Hi guys and welcome. It's been a while since I've spoken to you guys out there on Facebook, and I hope that you guys are doing well on this wonderful, what are we, we're a Wednesday I think. Tuesday? Wednesday? Doesn't really matter now, does it? Because what really does matter is the fact that we have just heard the announcement for the 12 finalists for the 2019 AutoTrader South African Car of the Year. Yes, not just 10 finalists, the bottom 3 were tied, and instead of kicking somebody out, hey, we just included the others. So we now have 12 finalists lined up that'll go head to head against their peers, but still against each other in the way that the competition works, to see who will be the 2019 AutoTrader South African Car of the Year. So we're going to take a quick walk around and show you the vehicles. All right, I'm going to do it this way around because, and get in all the photographers' ways, because we're going to run through the various models. I'm going to do it this way around, so it's going to be a little reversed in that, but it's best for the microphone audio. So first one up, Lexus ES, and it really is. It's a beautiful mid-size luxury vehicle. This was first launched and announced at Auto China in Beijing in April. I was actually there when they pulled the wraps off of this one, and it's really being well received. Next up on the list is the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Okay, so their first attempt at a large SUV of this kind, and it's doing really well in terms of sales figures and the likes. Another one that represents fantastic value for money is of course the Renault Duster. This is now the second generation Duster. It still looks very much the same, the unmistakable Renault looks, but it is an all-new vehicle. There are two very special cars in this as well, and the only manufacturer to get two vehicles. We'll say hi to George. Hi George, there we go. George Mini, CEO of AutoTrader. There we go, so this is the big boss. George, I mean, 12 finalists, and we've now seen a whole selection of vehicles. They seem to have just about every base covered here.
I think they have. I mean, you're an expert at reviewing cars. I mean, do you think they've left anything out?
Of the vehicles that qualified, I think these are well chosen, because I mean the journalists and the jurors that sit there and select these vehicles, they've driven all these vehicles, so they know about them. You know, and they've been over it with a fine-tooth comb. And you can find out a little more about the selection process and that by reading up about it on autotrader.co.za. We're also going to be posting a bit of a story about the finalists and who has been chosen and what each one represents.
I think what's important to note is that out of all the jurors and the consumer vote was very closely correlated to the journalist vote, which we did not expect.
Close to 80% accuracy.
Exactly.
So that shows that, you know, the journalists are on the mark. And then when you hear people whinging and moaning and that, it's the 20% that actually, you know, they're feeling disgruntled because, you know, it's not what I chose. So now they're making their voice known. Everybody else is quite content with it.
That's okay. You chose a cockroach.
Yeah, exactly. End of the day. All right, George, I'm going to leave you to it. Yeah, you go and mingle. Important one, Suzuki Swift. Yes, beautiful Suzuki Swift. And Suzuki is the only manufacturer that has got two vehicles that have qualified for the finalists, and we're going to get to the second one in a few moments' time. They're busy just juggling a few of the vehicles around here. So I think Swift. Okay, so let's run around this way. I'm going to give you some teasers in the background there. Oh, Sean Nurse, he was one of the jurors, also showing things. You can see some of them in the background. We'll pick up where we left off there. Okay, Porsche Cayenne has made the grade for 2019 as well. So this is going to be an important one to watch, because Porsche has taken several victories over the past few years. We'll wait for Mr. Smith to snap his photo there before we squeeze past him. Mitsubishi Pajero Sport got nominated last year as well. There was a paper launch on that one, but then the hard and fast actual launch that happened this year, and as such it has qualified and it's been selected as a finalist. Why? Because more of the journalists have gotten a chance to actually drive the vehicle and can accurately comment on it now. Alongside it, a vehicle that is surprisingly good, and this one is in with some serious contention. It is the Volvo XC40. Now, I spent time with this one, really did fall in love with this car because it really is a fantastic package. It's a compact SUV and it pitches it at the luxury compact SUV market. The XC90 has taken a Car of the South African Car of the Year award in the past, and this one may be looking to follow suit there. We then move over, and it's not every day that we get a nice, leery, right up my alley performance car, and it is the Honda Civic Type R. So this is FK8, Honda Civic Type R, 2-litre turbocharged engine, the K20C motor. brilliant, dynamic vehicle. I get a sneaky suspicion it's going to fall short in a few places, but it's nice to know that it has made it into the finals. Of course, the one that everybody's so very excited about, the Suzuki Jimny. Everybody loves this one. They're just rushing to take photos of this one. I mean, here, I'm actually going to corner him here quickly because I'm standing here with Chris Wall from Chris Wall Media, and you are a massive Jimny fan as well. You've spent time, you've driven the new Jimny, and that better than the previous one?
It is better. It's got the retro looks, which I like a lot.
Yeah.
But the underpinnings, the stuff that makes a Jimny is all still there, which is why I want one, and I've got new inspiration for another tattoo. I'm going to do it.
Really? You're going to do that?
I
Okay.
am.
So Chris loves his ink and his tattoos. He's got several automotive inspired ones as well, but the Jimny just has this sort of following. Those that actually know about the vehicle just seem to fall in love with it and just find it so endearing. And
It's an instant cult car. It's like instant.
in all honesty, what are some of the shortcomings of the vehicle?
Same as with the previous one, like highway driving is a little bit like iffy, but if you're an enthusiast, you're not really going to care.
Yeah.
And for when the traffic backs up on the highway, you can go wherever the hell you want because you're going to make it.
Because you're going to make it.
Yeah.
And then I would say space. So it's definitely not the most practical in terms of, rear legroom is compromised, boot space is somewhat compromised. It's improved on this new one.
It is a lot better, but if I own one, I'm never going to sit in the back anyway, so I really don't care.
Yeah, so for those that are looking for the weekend toy, it is a cracking vehicle. All right, so then what have we got alongside that one? They're still pulling in. All right, Chris,
Cool.
thanks very much.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
going to chat to Chris
Sweet.
later. Alongside it is a bit of a surprise because they haven't entered into the the AutoTrader South African Car of the Year in many, many years, and that is Mercedes-Benz. And the new Mercedes-Benz A-Class, of course, with revised underpinnings and infotainment and trimmings in it. Fantastic offering. Mercedes-Benz is back and in the finals. That's beautiful. You're more than welcome either side. All right, they're giving one a bit of a polish, and I've just recently climbed out of one of these and walked away pleasantly surprised, and it is the Hyundai Kona. It's a funky style vehicle that fits in right in between the Creta and the Tucson and comes in at a cracking price and offers so much. I think this one's in with a good fighting shot. Then we're going to move on to another one that I haven't spent much time with, but I hear very good things about, and that is the last one of the 12, and that is the Nissan Micra. I personally love the styling of the vehicle. I think it is absolutely fantastic. The interior design and the trimming seem to be pieced together really, really well. I'm going to be driving one shortly, and well, if Lawrence's words are anything to go by, it's actually really, really good. So here we go. These are your 12 finalists. We have Kona, we have A-Class, we have Jimny, we have Micra, we have Swift, we have Civic Type R, we have Duster, we have XC40, we have Pajero Sport, Alfa Romeo Stelvio. How many more do I have to go? Oh, Porsche Panamera and the Lexus ES. So that's our list of our 12 finalists. This was the finalist announcement. All of these vehicles are going to be judged and put through their paces and inspected and tested, and that's going to happen in February and March next year, and then we're going to have the announcement where we will be able to tell you who is the 2019 AutoTrader South African Car of the Year. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you want to read up a little bit more about these vehicles, make your way onto autotrader.co.za. It's backwards here now, I know, doesn't matter. Go and check Martin's writing a piece there about these finalists, and that's going to be up in a few moments time. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you've got a couple of surprises. Please do feel free to leave us a comment here. Let us know who you think should have been in and who was excluded, and that's of course from our 20 finalists. So nothing with a 1986 Golf. That's not going to work, not going to fly here. And the Golf 7 GTI doesn't qualify either. It was released last year, well, year before that, not last year, so it doesn't really count. All right, but thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will catch you guys shortly. Hope you guys have enjoyed this transmission. Feel free to leave a comment on that, and don't forget to follow AutoTrader on all the multitude of social media accounts. Twitter, Facebook, you're on Facebook, Instagram, the whole works. We're everywhere. So we'll chat to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.